Hello everyone and welcome to another video of our Let's Build Elementia series. First things first though, let's go get some food. Yeah, my hunger bar ain't doing too good. Thankfully, we've got some wheat right here that we use really quickly. There we go. For some reason I really wanted to smelt it. I know that's not how you make it. My brain just does not want to work right now. So, make some bread. That up. So, today's problem, storage. Now, I know that I have a backpack, and I've got my inventory, and I've got 3 different chests now. Got another one in there, but that's not enough. So, I'm gonna have to make some more storage. As you can see, I'm already starting to kind of fill up. But thankfully, that's not gonna be a problem, because we have some other mods in store. However, if you have problems with storage, you can have no problem with that with today's sponsor, No One. I'm messing with you. I'm not sponsored. Gotcha. So, in all actuality, we are going to be using storage drawers. Oops. Helpful if I can type. Storage drawers. So, this is a mod that I actually really like. I'm really happy that it's in the pack and I didn't have to add it in myself. So, storage drawers allows for easy use of essentially single item storage, if that makes sense. I assure you it will make more sense once you start to see how it works, but before we even get into that, we need to figure out where we're putting storage, because I'm not just going to put storage drawers out willy-nilly. That'd be crazy. No, we are going to actually start working on our storage area for the park. Now, as I mentioned previously, I'm planning on having this area right here be our backstage. And in order to do that, ignore that. In order to do that, we're going to have to clear out some space, which is going to be interesting since we don't really have much in the way of uh, mechanical hands. Employers. I always mess up that name. Silly me. So we're going to have to deal with it in a slightly different way. But in order to do that, first things first, we need to make the minecart. Got the minecart assembler. I knew I would remember the name if I looked at it. We need to make the minecart assembler, which is not too bad. It's just 2 andesite, redstone, and some logs, which thankfully we have all of that. So let us really quickly say we have that. There it is. Starting to freak out that I didn't even have an andesite. Now let's go with this. Cool. So that's not where I want. Whip this up real quickly. So now we have a cart assembler. I'm thinking of having this area right here be our kind of our storage foundation, so to speak. Yeah, somewhere right about here. So first thing we need to do is kind of get our track, because I'm pretty sure. No, actually, I'm 100% certain that what we need to do is make some more track. I don't know where my brain was for a second. So we need to make some track first thing. Which will be not that. There we go. Oh, you can bookmark it. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's nice. Huh, that's neat. I haven't used that function before. So we need iron. I have somewhere. Ah, here we go. Need some iron and we need some sticks. There we go. So sticks, iron around them. Look at this, actually a fair bit, thankfully. Now, originally I was planning on using powered rail and having deployers put down powered rail and all that sort of stuff. But somebody showed me something very clever, which is using a furnace to power the actual cart, which I had never even thought about before. Too many. So, make ourselves a furnace cart. It'll self-propel itself down. Self-propel itself? It'll be self-propelled down the track. Words do good smarts things. Let me actually take down this whole hill, because I'm not a big fan of this hill. Fortunately means that I'm going to have to get even more hills. That's not going to be too big of a problem, hopefully. Let me start working on that, and I will be back. Well, I started making andesite casing to start making those drills, but realized I kind of ran out of logs, so we're going to have to go make some quick detours. Go get me some more logs. So I'm thinking probably about 34 drills should be fine? Question mark? It should be okay for the moment. Not going to be perfect, but definitely going to be better than nothing. First things first, let us take down some of these trees. Oh, that's right. That was my cocoa tree. I disappoint myself. I appear to have run out of andesite, so may need to go and get some more. I don't have any in here. Yeah, no. I'm gonna go grab some more andesite and catch you back in a bit. So now that we've gotten most of our casing, it's actually time we do something that I've been kind of putting off stupidly because I've actually got a ton of gold. Just to make a wrench finally. Now in order to make the wrench, we need some gold sheets. Easily made, thankfully. If not slowly. Then gets 2 sticks. Is stick and a cotton. That was pretty close. Logs are pretty simple to make, thankfully. Stick, and then gold sheet. Cool. Now we have our fancy dancy wrench. It's great because it means that I can pick this up really easily. Cool. Only 25, fortunately, but might be... We'll go ahead and deal with that, and we'll just go in sections. Could be worse. Could have only 2. Drill is... that. Gets me 7. Oh, because I need more andesite. That. Got more nuggets. I'm gonna need more andesite. Alright, just finally finished crafting up the last of the mechanical drills. Realized I have some zinc I need to smelt up. I also need some more food. And unfortunately, don't have much in the way of food. So just going to need to be mindful. But next thing we need to do is make slime balls in order to make the super glue. So slime ball is lime and dough. Lime is thankfully green dye and white dye. I have to have some bone, so white dye is not a problem, thankfully. Green dye. Or I could just do that. That works too. There we go. Okay. Try not to do that again, shall we? Ow. Ow. I'm already failing. There we go. Okay. So make little. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so to make the green dye, we can do two things. We can put it in front of a bulk blaster, or we can mill it down. I'm in favor of milling it purely because we get more green dye. However, in order to do that, we need to make a mill. Which is thankfully not too big of a problem. A mill comes to be some sort of stone, andesite casing, and a cogwheel. I'm going to have some stone. Well, I've got cobblestone, but I've also got some granite in here somewhere. I had some granite in here somewhere. I have no clue where it went. Am I gone crazy? Just might be. Well, oh well. Let's actually really quickly go make some more casing. Make sure I've got everything I need for that. Because I don't. Because everything's still over there. You can see how my inventory is already getting really cluttered. Good thing we're working on this. That's in the wrong place. Cool, millstone. Now we also need another hog in order to power this. Then we'll just use it, power it via crank. Being. Ooh. Or we could power it using this. I like that idea more. Okay, why am I doing it this way? There we go. Now that'll make us our green dye. If memory serves me correctly, we can throw this into here and make even more bone meal, which we can just turn into white dye. Perfect. Now we've got that. Throw this into here. Make our bone meal potentially white dye. Nice, got 4 bone meal out of that. So white dye, mix that with green dye. There's 8 lime dye. I forgot that is multiplicative. Multiplicative? Doubling. That's the word I meant to say. Now we need to make some wheat flour. Just throw wheat into here. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have used all that bone meal. Oh, wait, no, I've got 2 wheat right here. What am I talking about? So throw this into millstone. That will start making us our wheat flour. Oh, that makes 2 of them. Nice. I didn't realize that. And also some more seeds. Gonna have to make a farm eventually. Oh no. Bulk washing, not bulk blasting. Almost made that mistake. We have a bucket here. Now, Go down here. Ow. And this in here. Actually, surround it. I'll make 3. I need that. That. So now we have 4 dough. This into slime balls. Awesome. Now we can make our super glue. Super glue, for those of you that have not played it with Create, is the way that we hold our creations together. So super glue fires iron nugget and iron sheet to slime ball. I think I have an iron sheet somewhere in here. I do. Must have been expecting this or something. And I really wish I could say that was entirely planned. It was not in the least bit. I'm kind of ashamed to admit that. So over here, we have, so say 4, yeah, so 1, 3. Hi. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. This. Oops, that's not where to go. Now we're gonna have 2 extra. Oh well. No, could always be worse. That's into. Oh, I actually need to into contraption first. Rotation. And then go. Raw. Completely. That was quick. Get back here. Notice we're getting something. There we go. Always something. I can't believe I did that too. Hey. Okay. Let's try this a second time, shall we? Okay. There we go. Alright. Time to go make some dirt, I guess. Alright, so now that that has been cleared, we are going to be changing things up, I should say. So originally I mentioned that I wanted the storage area to be over there. I'm thinking actually it might make more sense to build it here. Mostly because it makes it a bit less obtrusive for the kind of employee entrance, if you will. So that gives us a bit more space to play around with. We'll need to move this entrance, though. Problem for later. But before we start actually getting into the building, there is something I do need. It is a randomizer bag. Oh, I thought it was. Yep. So this is a randomizer bag. These are a bit funky in what they actually do, but they help a lot in terms of building. So in order to make one, we actually need some leather. Unfortunately, I don't have any, so it might make sense to hold off a few in order to make them. Unless I can cut something. Hoglin hide. No, I cannot. That kind of sucks. I don't think I've seen any cows in the nearby area, fortunately, either. That is something we will be building to ensure that our buildings don't look uniform. Is the best way of putting it. Give them a bit more flavor, so to speak. Mostly because I'm horrible at kind of telling what sort of flavoring stuff needs a lot of the time. Just that it needs it. Actually, before we do that, I think we might need to go get some more resources. So in order to do that, we're actually going to modify. Oh, before we modify this, I think it might be time to go to the nether and figure out where exactly stuff is. Which is going to suck. Mostly because I really don't like dealing with blazes. Oh boy. Well, before we do that, first things first, diamond pickaxe. No, not diamond pickaxe. Yes? Hold on. Deciding whether or not we want to do a diamond pickaxe, or if we just want to use the molten magma blocks. This is most yeah, let's do that. So let me go get let's go make a diamond pickaxe so we can actually modify that portal. That might just be a best bet at this point. Import inventory. Actually, I'm probably gonna need some of that dirt when I get to the nether. Fortunately, I have the feeling. And this. Cool. That's our diamond. Probably will want actually another stone pickaxe. Just for the more basic stuff of the rack and so forth. Cool. So need to do really two things actually. Those remember correctly. And oh no, you cannot in this modpack. Ah, I always thought you could. Well, that sucks. Guess it's time to find some lava, shall we? We actually happen to have some lava pretty nearby, right over here. So use that. I need to rebind that, apparently. Use that to our advantage. Alright, obsidian first, though. Might be enough obsidian here to make a full portal. Yeah, there is actually. Nice. Saddest part about all that, I could have just used the drills over there. Huh? Because of this? Oh, okay. Does it not like that it was pre-placed? Huh? Okay, maybe we are using our drill. Editor here. Quick explanation of what's going on. As you see, I try and light the portal. However, for those of you that don't know how Minecraft portals work, they require that 6-block area to be completely empty. As you noticed, I happened to break a vine that was inside that 6-block area, and that was causing the portal to not light. Had I tried to relight it, it probably would have worked. I'm not sure what's going on there, honestly. That's really strange. Honestly, never had that happen before. But good news is this is thankfully pretty easily to reconfigure. So that, move this here, and I have to redo all the blue. Make sure. Oop. No, stop it. There we go. Lock rotation. This up. That might take a moment. Thankfully, in that moment, I can make one of our next problems, or deal with our next problems, I should say, which is actually making a blaze burner itself. Or rather, the base of one. It is a 2-step process. So that needs 4 flat iron. Flat iron. Iron sheaths. One of the words, I'm sure. I'll get there eventually. Don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. All of them? Yep. Cool. Hunger. Ow. Stop that. That's not even fully grown yet. That might be a problem. I don't want to go into another. While actively taking damage from myself. That's most of the way there, thankfully. No, I see you. Get away. No, I don't want to deal with you. Not again. Go away. I'm not buying what you're selling. There we go. There we go. Now we've got some obsidian. We're actually going to do this underground. Just so it's out of sight, so to speak. And yeah, we'll probably relocate at some point. But at some point is not today. Today is just for getting stuff working. Hopefully it works this time. Work. Yay! It worked this time. Alright, let's see. Just gonna take a quick poke in. See what all we're doing. Oh, this is actually not too bad. Take a Full Sand Valley over here. Another one there. Another wastes. here. Or Soul Sand Valley. Not. Oh, right. I don't have any gold on. That might be a problem. Oh, hey, look, some gold. Netherrack. Or not netherrack. Nether quartz. Of course there's netherrack. Everything's netherrack. Good news is, we've got apparently a glowstone, it looks like. Or rather, we can make plenty of glowstone dust. Fortunately, didn't see a whole lot in terms of what we actually need. Is create a fortress. These. That starts growing soon. Let me throw a bunch of this just random junk into here. I will not need. That I will. Dirt. Putting in no. Well, inventory at that point. No. Oh, I have onions? Oh, okay. I don't know when I picked these up. Go and deal with really quickly. Can you cook these? The answer is yes, with an asterisk. Which is that you need to cook them with other stuff. It would make me hungry. Oh, because you can automate burgers. Right. Don't worry, we will be getting into Culinary Delight. Farmer's Delight. Farmer's Delight. One of the two. We will be getting into that. I plan on having restaurants in the park. And obviously, what restaurant is a restaurant without food? So that will be coming, don't worry. Grab actually a small bit more iron. An iron pickaxe at some point. I must have broken it. Whoops, daisies. I don't know. Use that to make another iron sword, just because I don't trust stuff. Brain is not working. I need to make sticks first. Cool. Alright. Let us go and see what nonsense we can get. So, thinking you might... Oh, I forgot to grab gold stuff, didn't I? Let me do that. I don't trust Piglin. Trust them about as far as I can throw them. Not very far. So, also admittedly, I'm not sure how heavy they are. So, I don't know. Maybe I could throw them for it. Please. But I don't want to particularly test it. Well, that's slightly concerning. Hopefully it was nothing. I don't remember if this gives gold ore or if it gives golden nuggets. It gives gold nuggets. I suppose that's good actually, because it means that I can actually make stuff without leaving. Okay. When did I pick up this chest? When did I pick up this chest? Mmm. Got it right. That's not particularly good. Don't trust that now. Let me... Here, grab some of this. Could be. Yep. Thanks, scrap too. Awesome. And that doesn't look weird. I think it's just a weird... Oh no, that's only 3. No. Okay, good. I don't know when I got those. Not about to be very happy. Make it for now. Now, Liglins will not bother us. That's not to say the other stuff won't. At least we have a small bit of help. I believe fortresses are supposed to spawn soul sand. Do I have the... Oh, I don't. Let me see if the nature's compass can actually pick up. Go grab that. Well, one quick jaunt from the overworld, and we are back with our compass. Nope. Well, good news and bad news. Good news is they spawn a lot more than I thought they do. Bad news is it's because they spawn in every biome. So we're gonna have to go exploring for a bit. Yay! Oh, hello. I think that's a bastion. Let me go ahead and yeah. I'm not sure why it won't let me put waypoints down. I'm pretty sure that is just a bastion. Which kinda sucks. That looks a bit too uniform. That might be something. Yeah. Ow. Hello, baby. I forgot how weird they sound. Gonna have to kind of do stuff. Yep. Sure looks it. Interesting. Did not know that was a thing. That's just more quartz. This might be a bit. Oh, what's this I found? I just got really lucky? I just got really lucky. Huh. I don't see a spawner though, unfortunately. But hopefully there's one somewhere. No. Obsidian. Not really much of a use for horse armor right now. I appreciate the sentiment. See if we can find ourselves some blazes. Golden swords won't help too much. We'll always take gold. Oh. No? Okay, no. One thing I don't like about fortresses. Sometimes they're really hard to navigate. Oh. That blaze crackle. There's a blaze nearby. You're not a blaze. I don't want to deal with. That's all. That's definitely not a blaze. Shoots fire, but wrong kind of fire. Rib armor. Not sure what that's all about. I'll leave that be. I'm not particularly intrigued. Place down here. Oh. Hello. Daisy, Daisy. I could maybe search this place for a while, won't I? It's all gonna pop out of nowhere and scare the bejesus out of me, won't it? I thought it was winter, but I guess not. Let's go back this way. This blaze crackling is somewhere this direction. Ooh, nether wart. Ah, there you are. Hello, I found you. You're mine now. Thank you. I shall name you Calcifer. There, blaze spawner nearby. Oh, that'd be really useful. No, I'm not seeing one. At least not readily. Maybe there's one somewhere. Hopefully. I'm sure I'm gonna need these for something. Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab some. Well, as if my inventory wasn't full already. Don't particularly. You son of a gun. Stop. Don't remember. Oh, wither does kill me. Oh. Did I pick the coal up? Oh well. Well, I've got my blaze burner, and that's all I really need. Time to head home. Everything about this stupid place, 'cause I don't like the nether, 'cause it's all full of fiery death and stuff. Daytime, sun. Okay, so good news is, blaze burners, you can just feed them pretty much anything burnable. So there, we need to make brass, which is zinc and copper. Yeah, okay, I was right about that. Makes me feel a little bit better. Let's just go with 8. Zinc, and I need to grab some copper, which I'm pretty sure I have some somewhere. Oh, I got raw copper, but that's close enough. Close enough. I'll just pull out the rest. Do it into here. Now, I need to something I've got some coal in here. I can use that. That works for me. Eat up, Calcifer. So now we have our brass ingots, which means that we can now make the deployers. It means that now we can start really getting to fun stuff. Primarily, we can now start making automated mining stuff. Also make an automated tree farm. But that I think might be a bit further down the line. But now that we have made this, I think it might be time, as always. I hope you enjoy this video. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you leave a like and a subscribe if you wish to see more of this series. And if you have any ideas for the park or for the backstage area, please let me know and put it down in the description or the comments down below. One of those two places, I'm sure. And I will, as always, see you guys in the next one. Bye.